Good morning. It's day 4 of our hike on the Camino de Santiago. I think it's day 4. I don't know. If it's not, I'll put a subtitle over. I'm Rebecca. Now, over the next 18 days, I'm solo hiking the Camino de Santiago. So far, 30, how many? 25, 10.
Every day, I'm keeping track of my stats. So far, we've walked almost 58 kilometers and climbed 1,100 meters in elevation. Let's see how far we end up today.
So today, we're going to be walking from Grado to Salas, between 20 and 30 kilometers.
And 800 meters in elevation.
And let's get out of Grado and onto the trails. Today, we're going to find some crazy things on the trail. Look at the baby horse. How would you even get that down here? Why didn't anyone tell me that this is where women pee in the Camino? No, I think I'd rather squat in a thistle patch. I'm so scared. You get a rash on the top of your foot. So we've just run across a graffiti wall, right? Wrong. Look at the other side of the graffiti wall. We have where people are just chilling out, enjoying the afterlife. Such a beautiful thing. Purple rain, purple rain. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. And we got this abandoned building. Or maybe it's a shop. It's probably a shop. Guys, is that a donkey or a baby horse? How are you? Yeah? Oh, guys, look at the baby horse. Have a good day. Thank you. Buen Camino to you. Oh, yay. We finally found a morning person. Thank you, donkey. Or baby horse. Yesterday I was complaining about where do I pee? Guys, I found the solution today. So do I want to pee in there really? No, I think I'd rather squat in a thistle patch. Yeah, I have a pokey in my shoe. Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't a pokey. That was the start of a very gnarly blister. Speaking of blisters, the Romans had some wild lore about foot care.
They would soak their feet in vinegar to help with the inflammation and then also to cure any blisters or anything that would have happened. So yeah.
Disgusting? Yes. Effective? Very much so. Unlike my map reading skills.
Hi. Okay, so we're at Grado. Grado was here. I think we're around here right now. And then we're going over here, I believe, today. I don't know, really. You know, we're just gonna go vibe. Look at these dogs, just vibing. Hola, perro. Good morning, doggy. All these dogs are just like passed out. Legends. I think it's time we should put our stamp on the pilgrim sign, right? Let's put him right here. If you guys haven't subscribed, it really helps me grow this channel. See, as a solo female adventure travel vlogger, it's really hard for me to gain traction on the algorithm. All of the people doing this in my space are men. And so for the algorithm to actually push my stuff, it's really hard. So yeah, if you could drop a comment, like, subscribe, maybe share with a friend. Okay, this is our trail. We've just crossed, is that the AS? No, I don't know. We've just crossed a big highway here. We came out of those mountains. The sun, oh, I hope you guys get those sun rays. We got some God rays in the sky.
At the bottom of the scree hill, with the sunrise behind me, sat a beautiful little village.
That's so crazy. Like we were just walking on this kind of scree type thing. And then, you know, we just entered this beautiful little place. Beautiful flowers. Wow. Look how pretty these are. Oh, we have a sign. I wonder what that's for. I don't know. But cool. Maybe that means there's a place where we can get a sayo.
My sayo collection was pretty low for today, and no one really tells you where to find them. It was all trial and error, just like when I
went off path a little bit because I saw an iglesia. Do you see the iglesia? I think this one's really old.
Scattered throughout Asturias are thousands of little churches, many now just serving as garden decorations like this one, built in the 11th century. And today it's just vibing amongst apples and flowers.
I wish we could see inside. Hola, Iglesia. Okay, back on the Camino. Okay, we're on this trail, right? Kind of rocky and, you know, that sort of thing. But guys, speaking of weird stuff that we find on a trail, Why do we have a wheelchair? How would you even get that down here? Hola.
Now, it kind of looked like someone may have been living here, and I definitely didn't want to barge into a sleeping session and scare someone. So, of course, I announced my royal entry.
Buenos dias. What is this? Like, there's new stuff here. We've got an old wagon wheel. Like a bear. I don't know, man. It looks like a shed of some sort to store stuff. And now, like, oh, maybe.
Totally blanked on the name. It's a watermill powered by the river, used to grind food and keep villages running. After the watermill, it turned out into one of those classic Camino days, walking through a tunnel, watching a baby cat attack a leaf.
Get that leaf. Get that leaf.
And yet another futile wander through a church looking for a sayo.
It's like super medieval. Guys, this is incredible. Now, one thing I find fascinating about all of these Camino markers is that they're on these pillars. Now, these concrete pillars are newer, but they're reminiscent of the old Roman mile marker.
Roman milestones once marked how far you were to the next town. But after this trail transformed from a Roman highway into a Christian pilgrimage in the 9th century.
Alfonso and the Pope and Carlomange would have just like put little stickers on it to show pilgrims what way to go walk along the Camino. And I think it's super cool that, like, you know, today they could just put sticks in the ground, like you have stop signs and stuff. But no, they kept the old vibes of, like, the Roman mile marker. And sorry for the audio. It's, I don't know. Maybe the camera's old. Maybe the mic's old. It's just not wanting to connect. And I keep getting tired of trying to manually connect it. So sometimes you get good audio. Sometimes you get bad audio. Okay, so we've taken a little detour because I saw a point of interest on the map. Can you see it ahead of us? Guys, this is an old monastery.
This monastery was built in the 11th century. Proper medieval stuff.
Old medieval chair.
And finally, a sayo. Maybe it wasn't as off trail as I thought. After sayoing up and admiring the architecture, it was straight back on to the incline.
We are climbing uphill again. So it's about as hot as it was yesterday. There's no wind, but you can definitely appreciate the shade. I could use a little place to sit down, but it'd be really nice. Just a little bit.
We were just over halfway and my body was already filing HR complaints after 4 days of insane mileage. And then it decided to protest in the most random way possible.
My toe itches. How does the top of your toe itch when it's in hiking shoes? I don't know, man, but it really itches. Look how pretty you are. The horse is hiding in mommy. Not even nursing. Oh, yeah, you're very cute. I don't know, I didn't even know it was baby horse season.
And just down the trail, I saw something even cooler.
Look at these guys. They're just in the trees here. I have no idea what they're doing. We got a little Columbia flag. Hi! Guys, I found a rock to sit on. Oh man, it's the first sit down I've had in like 3 hours. So that was really nice.
After the doll patch and another horse patch, I was suddenly greeted by ferocious animals.
I'm so scared. Oh guys, they're so cute. Oh, the watchdogs guarding this cathedral.
We're off trail again, but it's all for the sayo.
We get a seal. I'm gonna seal. And I'll see you in a bit. Sayo acquired. Snack acquired. I feel like I'm doing better today with nutrition and with water, because I've had to pee 3 times.
So why not add crawling through another abandoned building to the list? I don't exactly recommend it on a 30-kilometer trek in 30-degree heat, but come on, pokies in my pants or not, we're going in.
They've left the doors open, so that's cool. Hola. It's like a massive party room. Do you guys see it? Just like all of these old bottles. Maybe this was a workshop. I see some stuff hanging here. Definitely there was party in the club down here. Ouch. There's some stairs climbing up. That's the 2nd floor. Like an old doily tablecloth. There's a back. There's like stinging nettles here. Ow! And I can never see them until they sting me.
Now, with me and my backpack being the weight of a baby elephant, I'm not sure if climbing rotting stairs was a great idea.
Do this. I feel like this is part of the Camino that I'm missing. Okay, we're on the second floor. Again, more party here. Over there, it's like we see a little tiny refrigerator. We see an old washroom. See? Oh, look, guys, we can pee there. Why didn't anyone tell me that this is where women pee in the Camino? This is the kitchen. Guys, how cool. Oh, there's spider webs in here. Did the kitchen burn down? That looks a little bit black for a stove. Let's get back on the Camino. I love exploring things like this. Yay! Oh, there's glass. Woo. That was beautiful. Thank you, whoever left that for us.
We're in the last kilometers now, and I'm running on fumes. 6 liters of water gone, hot AF, and stumbling on a medieval bridge from the 11th century. At that point, I wasn't sure what would give out first, the bridge or me. But hey, it meant Salas was in sight.
Guys, we made it to Salas. Woohoo! My poor feet. Okay, I'm gonna go find the church. And a grocery store, which we'll come to later.
Salas was a vibe and one of my most favorite towns we encountered on the Camino.
How old is that? I have no idea.
Every chapel I went into held statues for pilgrims, and in Salas, I really started to appreciate them. 1,000 years old, still standing, still offering a kind of protection for us on the way. Pretty epic. The little pilgrim iglesia didn't have a sale, so I tried the bigger one. No luck. Turns out the real jackpot was at the police station.
It's so cool. You can just go into like City Hall and police station and get stamps.
Salas was exactly the medieval vibe I needed to recharge. Today's hike was over 27 kilometers, bringing the total to 85. We climbed another 772 meters, pushing the total elevation to just above 1,900 meters. About 20% the height of Mount Everest. You could say I was pretty hungry.
I'm the grocery store. Okay, so my Tesco bag for life maybe is not necessarily as long as my life is. So I have a new bow set. So we're gonna go to the cathedral and eat like goat cheese. It's apple. I got some walnuts. Got some baby raisins in here. For whatever reason, it's like the best thing after hiking. My feet really itch. You get a rash on the top of your foot. So weird. I've never had a rash on the top of my foot, and it's on both feet. Look at them. So weird.
Weird as how the Camino vibes. See you tomorrow for day 5. And if you missed any earlier days, catch up now. Or try this other video that YouTube thinks you'll like. Ciao.